Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do a vlog. Hey, I'm gonna go down to Bass Pro Shops and find what I would consider my top 3 best late winter, early spring bass fishing lures. Now, Chris is along with me. He's gonna do the same.
That's right.
And then what I think we're gonna do, we're gonna follow it up with a little challenge to see who catches the most fish with each of our favorite or top picks for our lures. But in the meantime, so we're driving down here at Cockroach Bay. I just went and looked at one of my properties, and guess what? This is what some jackass decided that they'd do. Come on, guys. Who does stuff like this? Like, really? I'm gonna be honest, if I was FWC, I would crawl into every crevice until I found a VIN number, maybe one that they didn't know about, and I'd find out who dumped this thing, and they would get a fine from hell.
How do they get it off the trailer?
But let me ask you guys something. Would you like to see this guy restore this boat? Hey, give a thumbs up, comment below if you want to see it. Chris just restored a reel. If you guys haven't looked at it or saw it, you definitely should. It's pretty impressive the things he's got done with that reel, so maybe he can restore this. We'll call him Mr. Restore. Oh yeah, here you go. He can restore that for show. Nasty.
It doesn't even have an engine.
Of course it doesn't, huh? Well,
They just stripped it and dumped it.
yeah, what a shame.
Hey, you guys want to see me restore this nice boat? Let me know.
I want to see him restore it. All right, let's get back to what we're doing. Let's get to Bass Pro Shops and go shopping.
Oh.
Woo! All right guys, we arrived. We have made it to the good old Bass Pro Shop. Today I'm gonna be picking out my top bass lures for late winter, early spring. And typically guys, in the spring, you have 3 different phases. You have the pre-spawn, you have the spawn, and then the post-spawn. So I'm gonna pick up 3 lures that I think will work pretty much throughout the entire spring, and lures that I've had a lot of success on. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll go ahead and do a little versus challenge with Chris. If you guys want to see a Bass Pro versus, make sure you give a thumbs up and comment. Let's go shopping. You know I love to shop in here. Open that door for your daddy, boy. What the hell? See that? Well, what you know about that? What you know about that right there, Chris? What you know about that right there? Huh? Good, how are you? What you know about that, Chris? I'm on wheels, son. Actually, it don't even look obvious too when I do it like that. I like it.
You're doing top 3 for springtime?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm doing top 3 all time for myself.
Okay. Oh. So Chris is gonna go get his lures, and then we're gonna meet up. I think that sounds good. Gotta love Bass Pro Shop. See if I can get in and out of here without getting noticed. It's usually pretty challenging to do. So guys, the first thing I'm gonna probably choose is a lipless crankbait. You can use this in all kinds of ways. On that pre-spawn, they're gonna be foraging, and they're really gonna be, you know, getting ready for the spawn. So they're gonna be eating heavily. With a lipless crankbait, you can cover all water columns. You can yo-yo it, you can run it off near the surface, you can run it deep. So let's choose or find a nice lipless. I really like the red-eye shad by KVD, and if y'all ain't tried that, you definitely should. Let's see if I can find it here. Oh yeah, here we go. So here's a little red-eye shad. This is actually white. This ain't chrome. I'm wondering, probably should go chrome. See that little guy right there? This ain't chrome. This is white with the glitter. It's got that shad paint. I think I'm gonna go with that one. So that's gonna be my pre-spawn lure. Now guys, for the spawn, obviously the fish are going on the bed. The males are gonna be super aggressive. Females aren't gonna feed too much, but you need something that they're gonna be reactive to and that they're gonna strike because they feel like the bass is eating the eggs. And the male has to protect that bed. So usually we're gonna go with soft plastic when that happens. Or at least I am. You know, a Ned rig, Texas rig worm, something like that. Let me see. So for bed fishing, guys, I like a creature bait, a creature style bait. And you can never go wrong down here in Florida with like a shadow blue or a June bug, something that resembles or looks like a bluegill or anything with those type of colors, or just a crawl bait. Now I don't have one specifically that I really like. Most of them work, but I'm gonna choose one that I know has worked in the past. So all right, so right here, guys, this is the Bluegrass Flappy Daddy by Gambler. This little creature bait works great. If you find a good bed and you flip that in there, almost guarantee you're gonna get a hit. Look at all the options they have, guys. There's no shortage here. And you can see here, Shadow Blue is doing quite all right because that's the only one that's really sold out. But then look, we got this black and blue down here too. Black and blue obviously works every single time. Let's go ahead and throw that in there as well. All right, so now we're post spawn, and in general in the springtime, lipless crankbait. I like lipless crankbaits, guys. Let's go get the lipless crankbaits because they work. Oh no, look who I found. Oh my gosh, stay away from that guy if you ever see him. He's trouble. All right guys, so there is no shortage of lipless crankbaits. Or did I say lipless crankbaits? I'm sorry, square bill crankbait is what I meant to say. My apologies. All right, let's see if we can find one that I like to use. It's typically like a KVD, something like that. I do so well with them. Why switch, you know? And make a, you know, even 6 cents. I use a lot of their stuff too. I don't think they're in Bass Pro. Oh no, here he is again, guys. That's how you know he's spying, man. You really gotta watch him, 'cause he'll be spying up on me and trying to listen. Next thing you know, he loses the challenge and he's like, ah, I lost this challenge because of you.
Red eye.
This guy,
Square
I
bill.
swear.
This guy's probably gonna go to square bill.
I swear.
Lane.
I swear.
You got the all-time secret bait. So
Oh,
this is number 3.
hang on. Let's listen to the secret.
The number.
Let's listen
this
to
is
the
probably gonna be
secret
the number
bait.
1 bait as far as bass fishing.
Oh, I'm listening. I'm all ears.
People catch a lot of fish on this.
Oh, a lot of fish, guys. The rattle. Oh my god, dude! I swear, guys,
What?
this guy's a con man.
I'm a con man.
He must have been watching me.
Rattle trap colors. Silver and blue. And then a lot
All right, guys, let's get back to the real show here. So over here, I have a lot of square bills, okay? Natural colors is always good. If you're fishing clear water, chartreuse and white is really good. And that's what I'm gonna be pretty much fishing. So let's see what I can find over here. This would be a good choice here. Yeah, right there. I catch a lot of fish on that. I already have one, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I actually probably have quite a bit more than one, if I'm being honest. So let's see what we got here. There's like a bluegill color. It's kind of got like a matte finish. Alright. Looking for something for a little more sheen. See if they got something with like a chrome on it. Something like that. Hey, here's a good one, guys, by the way. This see-through body, it's not a square bill, but sometimes in ultra clear water, these are super effective. Got that clear body, but purple, almost bluegill style look. Alright, where are you at? Which one are you gonna choose? Got this, you know what? Let's go ahead and go with a bluegill color here. This is the, this one dives 3 to 5 feet. And I use this all the time in the different colors. This is, actually it's called bluegill, so you see it here. This is a good choice, guys. They are feeding heavily, especially pre-spawn and post-spawn on bluegill. So I think we got our 3 baits, guys. Chris said he already finished and he got his, so I think we've accomplished our mission. Well, at least first part. Second part will be to beat and defeat Chris to where he cries. All right, guys, we're at the rendezvous spot. This is Chris. He came in with his few little lures. He probably copied mine, so if that's what you guys are seeing, I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and show them. What's your first lure? No.
What?
What is your first lure?
My first lure? Alright, I guess we're gonna have to film 2 of these then.
Whoa, got water coming down from the sky here.
Are we going from like least, or like number 1 to number 3?
I'm going to number 1 to number 3.
So my number 1 all time best bass lure?
Yeah.
My number 1, I couldn't go without getting a ribbon tail worm. Guys, this is it. This is tradition. I mean, I was gonna go with the color June bug because I do think it's a little bit better than the watermelon red, but I don't have any watermelon red, so I decided to go with these. But the ribbon tail worm.
All right, so guys, just so you know, Chris is doing a video on his top 3 all-time bass lures. I'm doing video on the top 3 spring bass lures, or my top 3 bass lures. So that's where the difference is here. What you got for number 2?
Now this is also, you know, related to me. It's my top 3 bass lures all time, so it may differ for other people. My next one is a spinner bait. If you don't know me very well, which you probably don't, spinner baits have always been one of my go-tos. So I went ahead, typically I like a chartreuse or a white, but I went with a chartreuse and a white.
Throw it in there and see if that bass will eat it real quick. Don't even take it out of the wrapper.
That bass will definitely eat that. Number 3 is a rattle trap. Hey, so I went with a smaller rattle trap. I wanted a bigger one, but for some odd reason, the rattle trap they had in this color, the original, was freaking huge. So I decided to just go with this one. Now, probably the top best color for the rattle trap is that silver with the blue back, but I decided to go with the one with the red on it because it looks like the bait is wounded. I've had a lot of luck with these, so if you've never tried one, try one with the little red spots on it. You'll tear them up.
So let's compare what he's got next to mine. So I told you guys my top my pre-spawn lure was gonna be a red eye, lipless crankbait. Boom. And this is that sexy shad color. So that's what he chose.
And that's a really good color.
Now we didn't talk about this, by the way. These are all separate. All right, so my second one was spawn. When the bass get on the bed, you got to have something that's going to trigger a strike. The males get aggressive, protecting the bed. And I chose this Flat Daddy, black and blue. So on his, he went
with a worm,
pretty much a regular worm with watermelon, but he said he'd choose June bug. He just needed watermelon. So pretty similar. Now for the third one, I like the square bill, and I like this for post spawn. It's a bluegill. They're going to be eating on them bluegill, especially the fry bluegill.
That's a sexy color.
Sexy color. What was yours? Your third one?
Spinnerbait.
Spinnerbait. Spinnerbait's good. It causes a lot of commotion, a lot of vibration. They're pretty similar, guys, but I think in my challenge, in our challenge, I'm going to win.
So one thing, just like you said, they're very, very similar. All the baits do very similar things. At the end of the day, it's just preference, and that's all it is. What you've had more luck fishing with.
Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please pound that like button, comment. If you haven't subscribed, stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications. We're gonna have an awesome challenge, a versus, Chris versus me, and we're gonna go out here on the bank, see if we can't get some bass. Any final thoughts there, buddy?
You know who the winner's gonna be. Let him know.
Boom.